Today I'm going to make liquid nitrogen using a nitrogen membrane for my nitrogen source. This is a RICOR K535 cryocooler. It can get down below 65 Kelvin in the right conditions, in the vacuum conditions. I need to get it below 77 Kelvin, which will allow me to liquefy nitrogen. If you use it with room air, you will most likely predominantly liquefy oxygen, which can be dangerous for any of you home enthusiasts doing this, to be incredibly careful. I have an oxygen analyzer that I made so I can determine the concentration of oxygen in my mixture. I subtract that from 100 and that would give me how much nitrogen there is. So here I'm reading 21% oxygen, which means there is close to 79% nitrogen. To get my nitrogen, I have a nitrogen membrane that I got on eBay. The thing is, you need to filter your air, which is coming from a California air compressor. I got that compressor because it's very quiet and I can run it in my basement without annoying anyone else in the house. Back to what I was saying, that is going to have hydrocarbons from the air, it's going to have particulates, it's going to have water vapor, carbon dioxide. So I need to put it through some filters. It's going to go through a coalescing particulate filter, which will remove 5 micron particles. It'll go through a 0.01 micron filter to remove fine particles. I then have 3 desiccant filters to remove water vapor, and then a hydrocarbon or a charcoal filter to remove any hydrocarbons to protect my nitrogen membrane, which will selectively allow fast gases, that is oxygen and others, to vent out the ports while nitrogen will go through. Here I have a 13x molecular sieve to absorb carbon dioxide. And then finally, I have another 0.01 micron filter to catch any particulates that may come from here. I'm using a flow meter to control my flow of gas, which will come through this tubing. So this is going to go, this gas feed, into my vacuum flask. It's surrounded by a ceramic fiber that affords excellent heat and cold resistance. The important thing is my feed gas into the flask needs to be greater than the condensation rate at the cold head. Otherwise, I'm going to be sucking in room air, which will contain carbon dioxide and form dry ice, and water vapor, which will form water crystals. Here you can see in a previous run water crystals that got in because my feed rate was not sufficient. I've calculated that at 77 Kelvin, the cryo cooler can lift somewhere around 7 to 10 watts of heat, which, with an unlimited supply of nitrogen gas, comes to somewhere around 2 milliliters per minute of liquefied nitrogen, which translates to about 700 to 1400 milliliters a minute of nitrogen gas. I'm going to feed in the nitrogen here. I've got, besides reading the temperature at the cold head with the software that came with the cryocooler, I'm going to have my own cryogenic probe in there to monitor the temperature. We're going to vent the excess nitrogen gas into my container of water. So as long as I see bubbling in the water, it means I have positive pressure in my flask so it's not going to be sucking any room air in. So I'm ready to start making liquid nitrogen, hopefully without any frost in my liquefied gas. My cryocooler is set and ready. That's a temperature of almost 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 80% nitrogen in room air. Well, actually, 79-ish. Here is my controller for the cryocooler. And here is the nitrogen membrane. So I'm going to start the cryocooler. Which is controlled by this software. And once I get it cold, I will then start the compressor. And you can hear that's pretty quiet. You can hear me talking without any issue. I'm going to bring the pressure up to somewhere between 90 and 100 psi. 9 minutes in, and you can see the temperatures drop to minus 76 Fahrenheit. My nitrogen concentration is at 93.1%. And here, we can see that the cold head temperature is at 79 Kelvin. 17 minutes in, minus 250 Fahrenheit, 94.1% nitrogen is going in. Getting close to 20 minutes in, minus 268 Fahrenheit, 94.2% nitrogen. My cold head is at 76.4 Kelvin. I'm 23 minutes in, and we're below 300 Fahrenheit. We're at 94.3% nitrogen. The cold head is at 76 Kelvin. I'm 30 minutes in. Temperature is close to minus 310 Fahrenheit, and I'm at 94.7% nitrogen entering into my flask. I calculated that I need somewhere around a flow of 700 milliliters a minute to 1.4 liters a minute to keep up with the nitrogen production. I'm at 35 minutes in. We're approaching 95% nitrogen, which is what this membrane is rated to provide. You can see my cold head is at 75.6 Kelvin. 52 minutes in, you can see the temperature is getting close to the actual liquefaction temperature of pure nitrogen. So I know my condensate's got to be at least 95%, which you can see here. I'm just at 95% pure nitrogen gas coming in. 1 hour into when I started, I'm down to minus 316.6. 1 hour, 8 minutes, minus 318 and change, 94.4% nitrogen mixture, and my cold head is at 73.3 Kelvin. So I've run this for an hour and 15 minutes. I've gotten it as low as minus 318.7. And you can see my nitrogen purity at 94.5%. My cold head is at 73.5 Kelvin. I'm going to turn it off and let's see what we collected.